Are you struggling to get more views on your YouTube videos? The secret isn't just having an amazing video, but it's also about how you optimize that video with SEO keywords. So if your videos aren't ranking in the search results, you might be missing a crucial step. In this video, I'm going to go over exactly how to add keywords to your YouTube videos to make sure this optimized for search. Stick around because these simple tweaks can make a huge impact for your channel growth and help you get more views. So let's go. All right. So it's important to understand that when we're talking about SEO and YouTube videos, we're really talking about two different algorithms. Number one is the YouTube algorithm of showing videos in its feed. And number two is Google search, where actually Google search results will show a video based on a query. Now, while it's pretty clear that YouTube isn't honoring keywords as much as Google search is, Google search still is using keywords, and you can get a lot of views on your videos if they come up in Google search. And let me give you a real world example of what I'm talking about. So if you take a look here, the search that I just put in was how to use Google Keyword Planner. Now this was a strategic video that we made based off of a keyword phrase, but you can see that if you scroll down, our content, our video is the first video that comes up in Google search. Why is this good? Well, we get a ton of views on this video, which is good for growing our channel, and it gets us a lot of views. So this leads us right into our question of how to add keywords to your YouTube video to make sure that it's optimized to come up in Google search. So there's two main areas inside of YouTube Studio where you can do SEO optimization for your YouTube video, and I'm going to show you those right now. So you can see right here that I have a video pulled up, and the first place where you can really do some SEO work is inside of your description. So for example, this is a long-tailed keyword that we're making this video for about how to use ChatGPT to write SEO content. Well, you can see that my description isn't really optimized for this word yet. It's not very long. We don't have the content that we need. And there's kind of two ways that you could do this. Number one is I could go through here and try and see where I could put this whole phrase in. And I want to be a little careful. I don't want to make it super spammy. The other way that you could do this is by utilizing ChatGPT to help you with this. So the first step is I would want to take my description that I have, and I'd want to copy that. So now that I have ChatGPT up, I'm going to tell it to learn my existing description. So learn this information, I'm going to paste in the description here. And now ChatGPT is going to learn my description so that I can ask it to do something with it with some new parameters. So I'm going to go back to my YouTube video, and here is the actual keyword phrase, which for me happens to be the title of my video. So what you want to do with SEO is you don't want to keyword stuff and put the keyword in there a million times because it looks like spam. Google will read it as spam. So really a good rule of thumb is to have your keyword in your description 2 to 3 times naturally, if you can do that. So we're going to go ahead and task ChatGPT with optimizing my description that I just fed it with this keyword phrase. So I could say something like, optimize and write a new description based on what you've learned and utilize the keyword phrase. And I'm going to paste that in 2 to 3 times within the description. I'm going to hit enter. So now ChatGPT is going to try and optimize this for me with that keyword phrase. So you can see here that ChatGPT has actually helped me out, and it has actually highlighted or bolded where I have the keyword in there. So ChatGPT put that in there about 2 times, which is pretty natural. That looks good. And I would want to read through this and make sure that I'm happy with it. But if I am, I can literally just copy the description that ChatGPT made, go back into my description, and I can paste in the new optimized description that has the keyword in there 2 to 3 times. So optimizing the YouTube description is the first main place where you can really make sure that you've optimized for the keyword that you're focusing on to help out Google search. Now I know that there's the title description and there's the tags inside of YouTube Studio. Now if you can put keywords in there, that can only help you, but I wouldn't try to make it look so unnatural that would hurt your click-through rate, because that title really does matter. When people on YouTube look at it, it needs to describe what the video is going to be about so that you get some good click-through rate. But there's a second area that's kind of hidden inside of your YouTube video where you can do a lot of SEO optimization that Google's going to love. And that area is your transcript. So let me show you how to access that. So here's the video that we had open previously. If you scroll down toward the bottom, there is a section here that asks you what language your video is in. So you can see that I have English selected here, but if I click on subtitles, this will bring up a whole new menu here. So I have these English titles. I want to edit these subtitles. I'm going to hit continue. So what you can see here is that YouTube has gone ahead and scraped my video and come up with its own version of its transcript. But you can see that it's not perfect. There's lots of misspelled words in here. There's actually words that are completely missing. And this is where, if you have a term or a keyword phrase, this is a really easy way to be able to make sure that you have your keyword in there, right? So I would want to go through this and I would want to fix it, change it, make sure that my keyword is in here a couple of times where it makes sense, right, if I'm talking about it. But why this is so significant is you can see how much text is here in the metadata that Google search is able to pull from, right? So if I have my keyword phrase in here and optimized, only put it in there where it makes sense. So for example, if my keyword here was how to use ChatGPT to write SEO content, I would want to try and find some of those natural places in this transcript to be able to put that in there. I wouldn't want to overdo it. But again, good rule of thumb, you should have it in here at least 2 to 3 times, depending on how long your video is. But if I do that, that's just going to help Google search to have even more data to understand contextually that my video is about how to use ChatGPT to write SEO content. The other really important part of going through this transcript and correcting it is there's lots of just related keywords that you're not even thinking of that help Google to understand what your video is about, right? So like ChatGPT is part of what this video is about and how to use it to write content. But you'll notice here, like, look at how much YouTube screws this up, right? ChatTPT, ChatDPT, like those are not things that people type into Google that are, looking for ChatGPT. So just correcting the inaccuracies inside of your transcript is a way to just SEO optimize the video to help Google search to really understand the main keyword that you're going after, as well as the related keywords that have to do with your content, which will also help it to come up in search for relatable terms. And like I said, once you are done going through this, fixing it, you simply just hit publish, and then YouTube will use that edited transcript that you have fixed as the main transcript for your video. So as you can see, adding your keywords to your YouTube video is actually pretty simple, and it can make a really big impact to help you to come up on Google search. Now there's also a lot of other things you can do after you upload your video to make sure that your video is optimized for YouTube as well as Google search. And if you want to learn how to do those things, make sure that you watch this video where we go over how to optimize your YouTube video after upload to help you to get more views and go viral on YouTube. So click a link to that video and we'll see you over there.